name is Alex Krekus, and I want to welcome you to the Mysteries of Monterey. Now, this show is dedicated to visiting ancient sites that time has long forgotten. Now, today we're in a Sonoran desert near a town called Gila Bend, Arizona, and specifically I'm at a spot called Painted Rock. Now, you might ask yourself, how the heck is Monterey County somehow or another linked to Gila Bend, Arizona? Well, friends, our story begins in the year of 1774. During that period, Spain was looking at ways how they would be able to supply their outposts in what they called Alta California through an overland route. At the time, Monterey was being resupplied by ships that sailed out of San Blas, Mexico. However, they had to fight the prevailing currents and winds against them, and the California coast was treacherous. Those outposts were difficult to supply, and ships were often lost. Well, friends, it was this effort by Spain to resupply their northern outposts in Alta California that brings us to this spot here in a Sonoran desert. In May of 1774, Captain Juan Bautista de Anza was located at a place called the Presidio of Tubac. Now, Tubac is located south of Tucson. What Captain de Anza did is he set forth northward. He followed the Santa Cruz River and eventually turned westward, following the banks of the Gila River. He finally arrived to the intersection of the Gila and Colorado River. He crossed over and continued his westward trek. He eventually made his way to the Mission San Gabriel, which is located in the Los Angeles area. And from there he went northward and made it all the way to the Presidio of Monterey, and therefore established what is now known as the De Anza Trail. Well, one of the fascinating things about this specific location that I'm at right now is that not only did De Anza pass this spot in 1774, there are symbols left behind by the ancient people that lived here thousands of years ago. At this very spot, we have the inscriptions, we have the carvings, we have the petroglyphs, we have the symbols that ancient man left behind here. The archaic people lived here at one time. These people are thought to have lived here from as long as 8 to 1,000 years BC. And that's a long time ago, many thousands of years before De Anza crossed this very spot. So anyways, this should be a very interesting trail. Let us take a look at the symbols that the archaic people left behind. Now let me mention something else. After De Anza passed this area, behind him came many settlers. This was the route of the overland Butterfield mail route. The Mormon battalion passed through here in the 1800s, and General George Patton's army maneuvered in this area during the World War II era. So this very spot has been visited by mankind for thousands of years. And the wonderful thing is that it actually has a connection to the Presidio of Monterey, to where we're living at today. So anyways, let's have a fun time. Let's have a interesting time. Let's learn something. This Hohokam Indian site is absolutely fantastic. There are hundreds upon hundreds of petroglyphs in this area. But aside from that, look at this over here. We have an area that was a grinding mortar, so to speak. Over there you can see the smooth surface, and over there food was prepared. And nearby we have another large boulder amongst these petroglyphs. Look over here, we have this concentric circle. As we come closer, we can see another flat boulder where food was more than likely prepared. You can see a mortar there, but around the mortar you'll see other small little mortars, what are called cupules. Now, cupule symbols are the oldest type of petroglyph known to mankind. Look at them over here. Now, the oldest cupule symbols have been found in a cave in India, and those symbols are over 200,000 years old. This really is fantastic. This site is known as an archaic site. In other words, the age of some of these petroglyphs can be as old as 8,000 years BC. Monterey, California. And I hope that you have enjoyed this trek that we've taken together to the Painted Rock Petroglyph site located near Gila Bend, Arizona. Who would have ever guessed that that location in a Sonoran desert is somehow or another connected to Monterey? I'm always fascinated on these treks, and I hope that you continue with me as we visit ancient sites that time has long forgotten.